Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're testing a new 3D scanner, the Inspire 2. This video is sponsored by Revopoint, who sent over their new product for testing. But before we get to the scans, let's see what's inside the box. The packaging is high quality and well organized. Inside, we find the user manual and scanning markers, a motorized turntable, and a tripod for the scanner. The scanner itself, connection cables, and ND filters, essential for scanning in direct sunlight. A calibration board. Setting up the scanner is straightforward. Just screw the scanner onto the tripod and connect it to your computer using the provided cable. Link for the product you will find in the description of the video. My current setup looks like this. The object is on the turntable, and the scanner is static on its tripod. Apologies for the shot being slightly out of focus here. We'll be using the Revo Scan software. Once the software detects the scanner, we're ready to go. After creating a new project, we see the main interface. On the left are the two camera feeds, and on the right is the distance slider. We always aim to keep this in the excellent zone. Above the camera feed, there's an exposure slider. The scanner has two modes, full field and marker scan. For this boat model, we'll use full field. Marker scan is typically used for mechanical, dark, or shiny objects. We'll adjust the distance, keep the rest at default, and start scanning. The goal is to see blue on the screen while scanning, which indicates that the area is being captured correctly. For this object, I'm doing 3 separate scans: a full rotation in the upright position, after first scan is done, we'll tilt object to the right and make second scan. A third scan with the object tilted to the left. This method ensures we capture every angle of the object. After all 3 scans are done, we need to merge them. Let's click on One-Click Edit first. Software will automatically prepare our 3 scans for merging. we need to merge the 3 scans. Let's click Preview Alignment to see the results. It looks great. When exporting, I'll select the .obj format so we can use it in Blender. In Blender, the object looks beautiful. The mesh is very dense, which means it's high detail, but will eventually need retopology for practical use. But that's a topic for another video. I use the same method for this elephant figure. Since it's a bit larger and darker, I increased the exposure slightly. The process remains the same: 3 scans merged into one object. The final result is very detailed. Let's do one more scan. This time we'll do single scan on this object. To clean up the scan, we use a few software tools. Fusion, to process the raw data. Isolation, to detect and remove noise or floating artifacts. Overlap, to fix overlapping geometry. Fill holes, to automatically close any gaps in the mesh. Overall, I'm very satisfied with these scans and the scanner itself. The price-to-performance ratio is impressive. It's also worth noting that this scanner can handle much larger objects, like cars or the human body. We might test that out in a future video. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the content, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. This is 7 Gray Cubes, and I'll see you in the next one.